Hello, hello. We're back. Oh, we got loads of people watching. You people watching an empty table. It's weird. But we'll be starting incredibly soon. What time are we at, Nick? It's starting time already. Cool. Should we get cracking? Give me a hell yes if you think we should get cracking, and we'll get going. Comment hell yes if we should get cracking, and then I'll start and I'll do some magic and we'll have a lovely old time. Front row seats here in Horsell. Bless your heart, Hilary Harris. Front row seats, I like it. But yeah, just comment, and we will just comment that you're here and you're ready. Hell yes, yes, I like it a lot. Perfect. It's a Friday night. Get yourself a beer. Sit down. Right. So we will start properly. Oh, bless you. There's some people from my estate watching. Oh, bless your hearts. Thank you so much. I'll tell you what's happening. So, hello. My name's Nathan Jones. I'm a professional comedian, magician, actor. Sometimes I was runner-up Miss Surrey in 1994. And we are here. This is going to be a live magic show that you can join in with, and I will be asking for your contributions to help with the magic tricks. This is in association with the fantastic Guildford Fringe, who have helped set up all of this. We're working on 3 separate cameras, and we're going to have a hell of a lot of fun. So, what we thought we'd like to do is do some magic tricks for you. Now, I should point out, Nick Wishner, head of Guildford Fringe Theatre Company, is here with me, but he's not with me because we're being responsible adults. Nick is in the garden, through the double doors. Can you hear that? He's banging on the window. No, you can't come in. This is isolation, Nick.
It's freezing out here.
It's freezing. You sit down, you. But he'll be responding to comments and things, and then yeah, and so we'll be doing a live magic show. Nick will be responding to the comments, and there's gonna be lots of stuff. I'm gonna do some card tricks. I'm gonna do some mind reading just for you buggers, and then I've got a big finale at the end. So make sure you stick around to the end. If you have enjoyed it, there's like a little PayPal link, and you can support the Guildford Fringe, which is a wonderful institution. They do festivals and shows throughout the year, and it's a really wonderful thing. And it's a tough time for us artists. Our entire industry disappeared overnight, as did a lot of people's, I know. So if you can afford to spare a few pounds for this magic show, please do comment, please do follow the link, which is either above or below, and you can donate via PayPal or you can email through to them. But just maybe a few pounds if you can afford it. If you can't, don't worry. So anyway, we'll start with the magic show. I will start warming up my fingers thusly. And now different magicians warm up in different ways. I like to shuffle the cards somewhat. By the way, I'm going to give these a fan out so you can see that all of these cards are in fact different. If all the cards were the same, that would be somewhat pointless. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm up in the only way I know how, which is ace number 1. Not impressive in itself. Now give them a few cuts and a little bit of a shuffle onto the table, and we should be able to find, with one simple cut, ace number 2. Yeah, now we're picking up. I'll do the next one a bit quicker. Ace number 3, and of course the 4th and final ace. And I'll shuffle in my hand so you can see I am in fact mixing them up. The 4th and final ace will be there. That is 4 aces from a shuffle deck. Now that's just warming up my fingers. That is not the show, but do feel free to applaud or to heckle at your will. But we'll start properly in a second. Let me fan these out, because we're going to do some stuff for you lovely people. So what I'm going to do is I will start off with one of my favourite card tricks in the entire world, and then we will move on. So let me push all this back in. If you're enjoying, feel free to comment along. So, trick number 1. Trick number 1, I will need somebody to pick a card. Now obviously, you're not here to pick cards. So the first person to name a playing card will get a trick specially dedicated to them. So name a playing card, anybody. First person to name a playing card. And I will do a trick specifically for you. This is one of my favourite card tricks in the entire world, and we'll have a lovely old time. So somebody, comment a card trick now. Whilst you're doing that, I will tell you the finale of this show is something that I wanted to do for a long time, and I couldn't work out how to. But I was in. Oh, hello! First comment. First comment is Lawrence Easton, King of Hearts. King of Hearts is the first comment. Lawrence Easton, yes. So Lawrence, this is a trick for you. So we have the King of Hearts. Got to fan through. Thank you so much for commenting. So we've got the King of Hearts. Now, Lawrence, I'm going to write your name on this card. In fact, I'll just write your initials nice and big. It was Lawrence Easton. So a big L and a big E. So this is a card trick specifically for you. You're watching on this. I realised that I think the camera reverses this, but you can see I've written an L and an E on that card. Now, the way this card trick works is I will take your card and I will lose it roughly about centre of the deck, just roughly about centre. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a quick shuffle, quick mix up, and a few cuts to the table so you know I'm not cheating. Now, that is the way that I like to shuffle cards. We've got loads of people comment, slow response, my 9-year-old has hijacked this, oh bless your heart. So that's one way of shuffling cards. Another way of shuffling them face down like this. I gave them to a drunk guy the other day, and I'm not going to lie to you, he started shuffling crazy, like, he was crazy. He started shuffling like this. Started like mashing them up round in his hands, and he sort of presented them to me like a dead bird. You know, like when a dog presents you with a dead bird, and he just sort of mashed them all together. Now if I square these up, you guys can see that here we have cards that are face to back, we got cards that are back to face, we got cards that are back to back. Now honestly, how long do you think it would take you to write this deck of cards? Put them all roughly back in the right order, facing the right way. But watch very carefully, we're going to try this a little bit differently, watch. If I just snap my fingers, hopefully if I spread these on the table, you should be able to see that they are all now facing the exact same way, all except for one card. That one card is Lawrence's King of Hearts! Get out of town! Craziness! Madness, right? So Lawrence, that card trick was specifically for you. It's one of my favourite card tricks in the entire world. It's good fun, that one, isn't it? Nice, yeah. Comment if you enjoyed that one. I hope you did. It gets better, don't worry. It's not just all card tricks. I will show you something really, really fun now that you can do with your old receipts. Because let's face it, we all have those old receipts clogging up our wallets, clogging up our handbags. They plague us. Why do we keep these old receipts? I will show you exactly why. So the first person to comment the word receipt, and I will do this trick for you, specifically for you. So comment the word receipt, and then you get this trick. Because this is something that bugbears me. We've all got these receipts in our pockets, and we're not quite sure why we have them. So this is a fun little trick that you can do after we get out of quarantine that uses a receipt. So first person to comment the word receipt. Old school but a classic. I like it. I like it. First person to comment receipt was Rob. Rob Greaves. He commented receipt. I like it a lot. So Rob, this one is specifically for you. I will take this and I will write Rob, nice and big, on this receipt. Now I hope that some of you can see this. This is a receipt that says Rob on it. This is actually a receipt from McDonald's because I've been piling on the timber. Oh yes, isolation, very much so. Now obviously this is one way for you to mark a receipt. That's one way of you to mark a receipt. Because if you notice that with the new like 20 like £5 and £10 notes, they're that weird sort of plastic material, and that's to stop you from tearing them. Because with the old notes you could do stuff like this. What you could do stuff like this with the old notes, but you can't do that anymore because they're plastic. But with receipts you still can. But don't worry, I will help you out and I will show you that this is hopefully, you can just see that, completely restored, no gaps, no breaks, no holes, one completely restored receipt. Did we like that one? That was a fun one, I thought. And as a quick bonus trick, we will vanish it. What? Madness. Madness, I tell you. If you're enjoying it, do feel free to tell me you're enjoying it. This is weird, doing a magic show for nobody. Nobody, but a lot of people as well. So that was the receipt trick, which is a hell of a lot of fun. Love that one. Yes, Dudley. Yes, magic. That is indeed magic. Thank you so much for commenting along. I hope you're enjoying it. I will show you now. I want to point out, I usually do like stage magic. I'm in a fantastic double act with very good Jackie Knight. Thank you so much, Jackie. You can come to the patio doors and watch. Jackie's one of my neighbours. One of my favourite things to do is like stage magic. So I'm in a double act, and that's what we do. It's just big and silly and funny. But doing magic for the camera is a hell of a lot of fun too, and doing close-up magic. I'm speaking for a family of 5. Bless your heart, Dudley. Family of 5 watching this. I will try not to swear because I'm assuming you've got kids. But I will show you one of my favourite tricks in the world. It uses these. These are 2 large industrial-sized makeup sponges. Now they're the kind of things like a clown or a drag queen would use. Don't ask me why I've got them. But check it out. We've got 2 sponges here. I will put one to the side for now, and we will just use 1 sponge and 1 pen. Now watch very closely. This will happen very quickly, so watch closely. Just 1 pen and 1 sponge. Here we go, watch. I'm hoping that's in camera shot. Perfect. Now watch, here we go, watch. I place the sponge into my hand, I give it a tap with the pen, and watch. The sponge turns invisible, and if you pick it up, and I can catch it in the pen. Now you can't see that, but the pen is actually holding the sponge in it. If I take the lid off, look, you can see it in there. Can you? Like, if I take the lid off, you can see it. And the sponge was actually inside the pen cap. This is madness. Look, I will show you it very, very quickly again. I'll show you it with 2. Now these don't come apart. There's no gaps, no breaks, no holes. These sit where they sit and they do what they do. But watch very carefully. Watch. Just 2 sponges, empty hand. Watch very closely. Watch. I put one like that. Squeeze one here. Now watch. Breath turns my one invisible, and hopefully you'll be able to catch it flat in that hand. What? One hand to the other. He's like a wizard. 2 meter conga to get there. Bless your heart. Lots of people in my estate are watching this. This is very strange. Hello. It's nice to see you. But did we like the sponge ball one? Did we like that? That was good fun. It's one of my favourite tricks in the world. Again, I'll do it again for the slow readers on you. Just one goes into my hand like that. You pick up one like this and you squeeze tightly and watch. And it goes like that. I won't do it again. I find this a few too many times is a lesson. There's a lesson in how magic works. It's silly. But if you were enjoying it, do feel free to comment along. The tricks get better. The jokes don't. The jokes get worse, if anything. But this should be good fun. I think we may... Am I still live on Twitter? Nick, am I still live on Twitter? I'm not sure I am.
Yes.
I am. Okay, that's cool. I just can't see it, but that's fine as long as we're live. I will do one trick for you, which is one of my favourite things to do. Now, this looks like magic, but it's not. It looks like magic, but it's not. It involves this, which is an ordinary dinner fork. Now, I know you don't believe that this is an ordinary dinner fork, but it is completely 100% stainless steel. If you were here, you could touch it, and I could touch you, and we could enjoy ourselves, but we can't. We're locked inside. So this is an ordinary dinner fork. Now, this looks like magic, but it's not. My mum wants to know if you're related to Chris Evans. I'm not. It's the glasses, isn't it? Yeah, it's just the glasses. But it's an ordinary dinner fork. But this looks like magic, but it's not. It's something a bit different. Who here remembers Uri Geller? Does anyone remember Uri Geller? He was like that famous, the spoon bending guy, basically. And he would stare at spoons, and the spoons would bend in half. Now I've been practicing, and I can't do spoons. I'm working my way up. I am currently on a fork. So as we say, an ordinary sized fork. In fact, did you hear it was actually a very, very sad story? I think it was 2 weeks ago. Uri Geller actually passed away, so this is a tribute to him. Did you not hear? They must have got swallowed up in all of that, the coronavirus stuff. But yeah, Uri Geller unfortunately passed away. It wasn't the virus. He actually scratched the back of his neck and his head fell off. It's my favourite joke. Shut up. Right. So this will happen very quickly. So all I need you to do is I need you to stare down your screens at the fork, and we will use our collective brain power, and we will bend this fork in half. Now I'm going to roll my sleeves up so you know there's no gadgets or gizmos, but watch very carefully. Watch. Stare at the fork. Use your collective brain power to stare at the fork, and you should see that slowly it starts to turn to like liquid in my fingers. And I'll stop it halfway so you can check it out. But can you see that's... It's like it's slowly melting at my fingertips. You see that? That's insanity. Still completely solid. I'll make the next one a lot more visual. Watch carefully. Watch here. Watch. Watch. You should be able to see this. As the handle comes round, as you stare at the fork, it bends as you can visibly see it. Watch carefully. Watch. Watch. I'll try and hold it so you can see it. The fork bending visibly in front of your face. Now there's nothing weird, no weird gaffs, no weird gimmicks. This is a completely ordinary fork. So much so that I will do a special little one for you now. Watch. Which you can see, hopefully, the prong starts moving out of the way as well. One completely bent out of all recognition. Is it a dirty fork? It's not. It's a very clean fork. Although my other half is now going to kill me because I keep doing this to all of our cutlery. But that is the fork trick. I hope you enjoyed that one. Good fun. Comment if you like the fork one. If not, you can fork off. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you. But I hope you enjoyed the fork trick. It's good fun, that one, isn't it? It's a nice one. I would like to draw your attention to a couple of things just between tricks. We have an envelope here with a question mark on. Better than Uri Geller. Yes, that's going on a poster, Paula, thank you. But yes, this is a prediction for something for the end of the show, but we will get to that. Love it. Better than Uri Geller, love it. Oh, bless your hearts. Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying this. I will now show you a trick which is above and beyond my favourite trick in the entire world. I don't do it that often, but it was taught to me by the sensational close-up magician Faye Presto, who is one of the best close-up magicians in the world. And she taught me this trick. First we need to light this candle. It just makes it a bit more romantic. Just a bit more romantic, doesn't it? And then it also uses this, which is a spool of thread. I'm hoping some of you can see that. Just a spool of thread. It's completely ordinary, ungimmicked, normal spool of thread. And what I'm going to do is I will reel off like a length of this thread. Just a length of it so you can see. Let me move this can out of the way, otherwise I'm going to start spilling things. So you can see that this, let me tear off it. You can see here, we have one ordinary, completely ungimmicked, single piece of cotton thread. Now I'm trying to hold that up against the table so you can see. You can see that? Yep, one ordinary piece of thread, absolutely perfectly on the table. Right, now this is where it gets a bit weird. Because although it looks like ordinary thread, I've lied. It's actually held together by magnets, and if I hold it over the flame, it releases the magnets, and you can see that I break it off into smaller pieces. Every time I hold it over the flame, it releases another bit of magnet. Hold it over the flame once more. One more magnet lets go, and you can see it almost looks like, there's not, but it does look like there are small pieces of thread that have been burnt away from this. Let me blow this out. But you can see, it almost looks like there are tiny pieces of thread that have been cut from one, but it's not. In fact, I will show you exactly how this works. You squidge it all together, and the magnets in the thread fuse back, and we should be able to hang it from this last piece. If I squeeze very tightly, can you see? So now what it looks like there is a piece of thread with a big knot in the middle. In fact, it's not a great illusion because you can see the edges. Let me smile that up for you. Let me smile that up. You can see, hopefully. Yes, that's a bit better. So can you see from the tiny pieces? It looks like there's a big knot in the middle, but there's not. In fact, watch. The magnet should now snap back together. If we watch, you can see it starts to look like they're all going and joining back together to make one long continuous bit of thread. Madness! And if you were here, you could examine it. One piece of thread broken up, smashed up, and then back into one. If you enjoyed the old broken and restored thread, do comment and let me know. I enjoyed that one. It's one of my favourite tricks in the world. So I hope you did too. Did we enjoy that one? There's a slight delay on the live, so I'm going to take this opportunity to have a bit more of my beer. This magic show is not sponsored by Carling, by the way. Oh, bless your heart. Hi, looking good, from Christine Marshall. Hello, Christine. Thank you for watching along. Right, so should we do another card trick, or should I do a mind-reading trick? I don't know. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. Sorry, we'll do a quick card trick. This is a new one, but it's slowly becoming an absolute firm favourite. So it is time again for you. If you are watching, please name a playing card. First person to name a playing card.
Say hi to Di Roberts.
Say hi to Di Roberts. Di Roberts! Hello, Di Roberts! Yes, I can see you, Diana Roberts. Is that tourist information, Diana Roberts?
It is.
Hello, tourist information, Diana Roberts. I remember we used to have meetings with you where you would tell us that all of our marketing was rubbish, and you were right.
And Joe Stewart says hi.
Oh, bless your heart. I can see all the comments now. Joe Stewart says hi. Yes. And Jackie Knight says the nine of clubs. Yes. Oh my God, there's someone coming to the 8 of clubs. That's insanity. But Jackie, you were the first person. You said the 8 of clubs. And this trick is specifically for you. As I scroll through my deck of cards. One card. Here we are, the 8 of clubs. Jackie, this trick is for you. And this is a good one. So Jackie, I'm going to take your card. And I'll make sure it goes, you can see it on camera. I'm not switching it. And I'm going to write your name, Jackie, nice and big on this card for you. So, Jackie. Jackie gets the card. So here we go, 1 card for Jackie. Now Jackie, I'm going to lose your card into the deck, but this is not an ordinary card trick. I'm not just going to find your card, this is something a bit crazier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fan these cards out. Your card goes roughly into the middle. You get one more look at Jackie's card. I'm going to hold it up the right way. Did we see that? You get one more look at it. Fantastic. I will give it a mix into the deck. And then just a couple of fancy cuts. And then one very, very honest riffle shuffle on the table. So you know I'm doing nothing suspicious. They just go back in there like that. And I will leave them there so you can see the cards at all time and you know I'm doing nothing with them. Because for this trick, we also need the use of a wine glass. Now, having an empty wine glass in my home on a Friday night, I won't lie to you, is a novelty. It's usually full of vodka. But what I thought I would like to do for you now is I would like to perform for you something known as the smoke cocktail. Now, I don't smoke anymore, although I am on one of these horrible electronic cigarettes. But this is how you make a smoke cocktail. I'm going to have to go quiet for a second. This is how you make a smoke cocktail. Watch very carefully. You can amuse and amaze your friends. Watch. You can see it sort of settles in there. Sort of settles in there a bit like milk. Let me do it again. It fills the glass with smoke. That isn't insane. It just sits there. It's something to do with the atmospheric pressure. But as I said, this trick is not about the smoke cocktail. This trick is about Jackie and her card, which was the 8 of clubs, but it's got Jackie's name on it. But for this, we also need the use of a joker. Now you can see both sides of this joker, so you know I'm not doing any funny switcheroos or anything like this. And we're going to move this into place, and you can see we have 1 joker. Now this joker needs to sit in the glass. It sits in the glass like this. Now watch very carefully. Watch. People say magic is smoke and mirrors. This trick is mainly smoke. From inside the glass, 1 signed card, the 8 of clubs, with Jackie's name on it. What madness! I'm sorry, I'm doing my own reaction here because no one's here. If you enjoyed that trick is one of my favourite tricks. Do comment. And you want that smoke in your lungs. I know it's a horrible thing to do. It is really a horrible thing to do. But yes, the smoke sits in the glass. But if you enjoyed that trick, please do comment. It's one of my favourite new tricks to do for people. I thoroughly enjoy that. Jackie, if you want to come and collect your card, I will desanitise it, and it is yours to keep. But I hope you enjoyed that one. That was one of my favourite tricks. I'm about halfway through my beer. People like that? Oh, lovely. Damn, that's smooth. From Sam. Bless you, Chloe. Bless you for watching. I was really rude to you. One of my friends called me earlier to try and see if you could watch the live stream, and I had to cut her off because I was doing this. Great smoke trick. Oh, bless your heart. Yes, good. Fantastic. Oh, awesome. Good stuff. I'm looking at the comments. Fantastic. Oh, someone in Tampa, Florida is watching. There's got to be better things to do. There's got to be better things to do. Can you make another beer magically appear? I've only actually got 1 beer left. This is my last beer. So no. Anyway, I will do you. Nick, how are we doing for time? How much longer?
You're all good. Another 5-7 minutes.
Another 5-7 minutes, perfect. I just didn't want to run out of time to do my favourite tricks for you. So we will get rid of. I've been using so far a blue deck of cards. We will switch now to a red deck of cards because this deck of cards has a prediction in it. Now I'm going to come very close so you can see this. I'm trying to get both cameras. I'm going to come very close so you can see this. This is a deck of cards in a box which I will not alter in any way. I'm a magician too and a friend of Danny Buckler. Good to see you, Frank. So, this is a prediction trick. For the last time this evening, the first person to name a playing card gets this trick specifically for them. And there's a prediction inside here, which I'm hoping might come true. So the first person to name a playing card, this is the last time I'll ask for it this evening, and then we'll get on to the big finale, and we'll have a lovely old time. But I'm just having a beer in my house. I'm enjoying myself here. But, yes, so a red deck of cards, first person to name a card gets a card trick for them. Go for it. I'll leave it here. Can you do this every week? My son is enjoying it. I can do, yeah, if you want to. First card named. Ah, Christ, I can't see it. Who named the first card? Nick, tell me. What was the first one named? It's
Murphy, 8 of Hearts.
the Ace of Hearts.
8 of Hearts.
8 of Hearts.
Sharon Murphy.
Okay, so Sharon Murphy commented first. The 8 of Hearts. Not the Ace, the 8. The 8 of Hearts. Here we go. So from a boxed deck of cards, the 8 of Hearts. Watch, I'm going to do this very carefully, so you know I'm not cheating. Watch, the 8 of Hearts. Now I said there was a prediction in here, and there is. Watch very carefully. Watch. You can see that all the cards face one way, all except for one card in the centre of the deck. All of them face the right way, except for one card. The first card that was named was the 8 of Hearts. And this card just happens to be the 8 of Hearts! Burn him. Get out. Get out. Burn him. He's a witch. He's a witch. So I can't remember the name of the person, but whoever commented, that is the trick for you. The 8 of Hearts. It's a good trick. Like, I don't need you here. I know what's good. And that was a nice, fun, good trick. Did we enjoy that one? And whoever named the card, did you enjoy it? And then we'll get on to the finale trick. The finale trick is going to be a good one. It's going to be a very good one. So I just want to make sure that that trick is registered before we go on to the finale trick, because I want people commenting and I want people saying if they enjoyed it. Before we get to the finale trick, I just want to say, first card wasn't the 8 of Hearts. Oh no, was it not? I can't see. Brilliant trick. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you so much. I'm glad we're enjoying it. You were a wizard. Oh, bless your heart. Was the first card not the 8 of Hearts? Oh well, never mind. The comments scroll too quickly. I'm relying on Nick Wishner, but I hope you enjoyed it. But right, the time has come for the final trick. Now, what I have here is, yes, we did enjoy the trick. Good stuff, Barry. What I have here is this is a stack of business cards. These are business cards for my double act, Griffin and Jones. And I'll be honest with you, business is slow, so I've turned them into a trick. So what we have here is some business cards, and on the back I have written, which I appreciate is probably reversed in the camera, but I've written loads of different drinks. In fact, there are 31 cards here, and I've written 31 different drinks. The reason I did 31 is I wanted to try and pick a different drink for every day of the month whilst we're unfortunately locked away, and I would just try different things that would stop me getting bored. But you can see here, I want to be totally honest with you, you got all these different drinks. So you've got red wine, vodka, whiskey, orange juice, cola, tea, lager, cider, gin and tonic, champagne, Red Bull. You've got Irish cream, apple juice, hot chocolate, port, you can see there's so many different drinks here. It really doesn't matter. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these a quick mix up, so neither you nor I know the order of these cards. I'll give them a few cuts, and we'll just sort of smush them together so you can see they're in no particular order. Now, what I'm going to do is I need a drink picked at random. Now, obviously, you can't just pull one out because you're not here with me. So the reason I've mixed them up into into an order no one knows is I told you there are 31. There are 31 cards here, so the first person to comment a number between 1 and 31, and I will deal down the exact amount of cards between 1 and 31, and then we will decide a drink that way. So name a number between 1 and 31, and I will count down to that card, and that will be the drink we pick. I'm hoping I can see some of you on there. I'm trying to catch the first comment. So comment, number between 1 and 31. 4, Joe, that is pants. But okay, Joe picked 4. So 4. 4 is the number. Yep. Cool, 4 it is. A number between 1 and 31. The first person to comment was Joe Stewart, a good friend of mine, with number 4. So I'm going to count down really fairly here, really fairly. Look, 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th card. So the 4th business card, the 4th drink. Oh, you've actually picked a really rubbish one. I'm really sorry. You've picked milk. Not a great drink, I'll be honest with you. Not a great drink. But I did say I actually had a prediction written up here. Now this envelope has been in view since before we started this trick, since before we started the show, and certainly before you said card number 4 and we picked milk. But milk it is. Now before I show you the prediction, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. This has really cheered me up. As I said at the beginning, there are links above and below to Milk Thomas's favourite. Oh, that's good, Joe. You've actually got a good one. Yes, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the show and you can afford to donate a little bit of money, there's a PayPal link above or below this video, depending on what streaming service you're watching this on. We would sincerely appreciate it. It will really help Guildford Fringe and performers to stay afloat during this time when our industry has completely disappeared. So if you can afford to, if you enjoyed the show, pay. And if you didn't enjoy the show, still pay. There's no point, I suppose, being disappointed. But all I will say is if you can, this would really help companies like Guildford Fringe remain afloat during this difficult time. Just a few quid. If you all donate a couple of quid, this would really, really help. But if you can't afford it, don't burden yourself. But anyway, where were we? Yes, the final trick. Milk. Completely fairly selected from shuffled. You named a number. Milk. Watch. I've got a prediction here. It's been taped to the banner, and inside you can see there is only one single piece of paper. Now on this paper I have written a prediction. I'm hoping that maybe makes a bit of sense. It says check the can. You said milk, ladies and gentlemen. Milk! Get out of town! Craziness! I've ruined my beer, but that's fine. Milk. You guys have been an absolute delight. Thank you so much for watching. If you can afford to pay, please maybe think about donating. It'll be amazing. If you can't, then this is our gift to you. Enjoy it and enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. Keep away from people and wash your hands. That's all I would say. But enjoy yourselves. I will stay around for 2 more minutes just to make sure that everyone has commented anything they want to. If someone wants like a really quick trick specifically for them, I can do one. If not, we will go and we'll enjoy ourselves. But I've had a lovely time. I really hope you have. Oh, this milk tastes of beer. I knew Carling was a pants beer. Yeah, it's genuinely awful, isn't it? Oh, good. People enjoyed it. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Then we will call it a day. We'll call it a day. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this fun little magic show. It was just a bit of a laugh. Like I said, if you can afford, just chuck a couple of pounds in the PayPal link, and it means that we can keep doing it. And
Coin trick.
Sorry?
A quick coin trick.
A coin trick? Oh God, I haven't got any coins on me.
And Lisa Bradshaw's son would like one more trick.
One more trick. Lisa Bradshaw, that's my neighbour as well. Okay, I'll do one more trick. One more trick. Here we go, very, very quickly. This trick is specifically for you. Lisa Bradshaw, comment quickly. What is your son's name? What is your son's name? I will show you a trick which you can't do anymore because of the COVID. So yeah, Lisa, comment your son's name and I'll do a trick specifically for him. I'll do it with this card just because it makes it easier because you can see his name a bit easier. Katie Whitehead, my sister-in-law, thank you so much for watching. Great show. Hilary Harris, brilliant. Well done, Nathan. Oh, some people have been watching from the start. Well done, Guildford Fringe. Good stuff. Oh, nice. So anyway, quickly, Lisa, what's your son's name? I'll do a trick for him, specifically for him. Lisa is called Jensen. I'm guessing that's her son. Lisa is called Jensen. Thank you so much, Jackie. So we're going to write Jensen. Like that? Jensen. Good. We'll do a trick specifically for Jensen. Oh my god, I can't believe we had like over 100 people watching at one point. You people are mad. There are better things to do on a Friday night. No, there's not. You're stuck inside. Wonderful stuff. Here we go. Same time next week. I'll do it if you'll watch. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use no sleight of hand to find this card whatsoever. I'm going to try and do this using one of my other 3 senses. I'm joking. Sorry, Lisa. I probably spelt it wrong. Don't worry. So here we go. Lisa, I hope you're still watching because this trick is specifically for your son. What I'm going to try and do is you can see that these are all completely fairly shuffled. But I said I'm not going to use sleight of hand. I'm going to use something. I'm going to use something in the industry which is known as sleight of mouth. Now this is why you can't do this trick anymore. Now watch very carefully. Watch. One card folded between my teeth. One card folded in my mouth. I'm hoping it might be... I'm so sorry, it's got your son's name on it. Jensen's card! Pow! Right, we will call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you can afford to donate, it would really help us. If you can't afford to donate, enjoy it free. This is all part of living in a wonderful community. Support the live arts whenever you can. But apart from that, we will say thank you very much and goodbye. Bye. Enjoy your days and keep safe.